as you were building syndicates, how did the receptivity hold up during the COVID crisis? Was the financial support still there, or did that dry up a bit?
Well, for projects that were signed, committed, in various stages of construction pre-COVID, they've really moved forward without any sort of meaningful delay. There have been some delays here and there, construction teams having some COVID scares and things like that early on. So you might have lost a few weeks or a couple of weeks. But those really have continued apace without much interruption. I think new projects that we would have been signing up in 2020 for 2023 and 2024, we signed 3 of those in 2020 where we might have signed 4 or 5. So it probably slowed us down a little bit because the capital just wasn't there. No one was wanting to invest in hotels, certainly not new hotels, when basically the global hotel market was in various stages of shutdown and distress. And so that certainly for new projects was the dynamic during 2020. And it's just starting to improve. I think there's been a lot of capital that's been made available that was sitting on the sidelines waiting for distress. The assumption being like, oh, these hotels are in distress. They're going to hand the keys back to the lender. We can swoop in and get them at a discount. I think the reality is that that level of distress didn't really exist. And honest practical reality is that the lenders who had the paper on those hotels said, listen, we don't want to own a closed hotel during a pandemic either. So let's just work something out and extend your loan and redo the loan covenants and things like that. And so the capital that had been all kind of lined up, with bated breath, excited to jump in and take advantage of it, it sort of fizzled out. That capital is still there for sure. It will, I'm sure, become very active over these next 3 to 6 months as the industry starts to reemerge.